The enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. What does that mean?
Well, Senator, I think it means what it says. The Ninth Amendment's not been much interpreted by the Supreme Court. There are different views about its effect and its meaning. And I don't doubt that there'll be cases and controversies in which I would, if confirmed, and maybe even if I'm not, asked to construe the meaning of that. It's one of those amendments that hasn't had a lot of judicial attention. We've talked about some others.
There's a publication in 1950 I read called the Forgotten Ninth Amendment.
Right.
So that's 60 years ago. It was forgotten then.
Senator Lee's written a book that includes some discussion of this as well.
Judge Bork referred to it one time as an ink blot, seemingly implying that it could just be ignored. Is there any precedent that we need to know about to understand the Ninth Amendment as it comes down through the courts?
There are amendments that have been less interpreted and more interpreted. The Ninth Amendment is one of those that has been less interpreted, Senator.
What's the best way to understand how the Constitution divides power between the federal government, the states, and the people? And in particular, how do we know whether or not some power that has not been specifically enumerated and given to the federal government, since the people give the government power, the government doesn't give us rights, the people gave the federal government certain enumerated powers. If it's not enumerated, how do we know if it belongs to the states or to the people?
Senator, we've talked a lot about federalism in this last few days. The people in this country are sovereign. As Lincoln said, it's a government by the people, for the people. So the people are sovereign. And it depends on what powers they've given to the state government and the federal government. And there are variations between the states as to what authorities are given and how.